something about how you identified this problem. And in your book, you talk about how there are problems with a little p and problems with a big P. Would you
Mhm.
describe that?
This awareness process, I'm not the first to come up with. Little p problems are equivalent to symptoms. But when you're talking to your likely prospects, this is the thing they think of as a problem. Like to them, it's a problem. And for you, you're like, okay, yes, that is a thing that we should teach you. But if I can solve a problem in an hour, then it's not the big problem. It is a symptom. It's a little p problem. What they often don't understand because they're not fellow experts is the bigger picture problem, what I call the big P problem. And in fact, they're just not even aware that it is. So I think our job as entrepreneurs is to help our likely prospects move from that sort of little p problem aware to big P problem aware. And what this means is we don't give an hour's worth of free advice. We actually spend, a little bit of time helping them by asking questions and getting them to think. We help them kind of get to the point where they're like, wow, there is more to this. And I think they should leave that call a little unsettled. If you resolve things for them, they're not going to want to buy from you. They have no need to. There's no urgency. You need to kind of draw them into the experience of what you see and let them know that they don't have to stay in this problem. Like there is a solution that you're aware of, that you've used, that you've helped other people with. And that helped them become solution aware when they're like, oh, wow, there's this bigger problem. And oh, look, you have a way that I can get out of this bigger problem. And then they become aware of you as the guide of who can actually help them move through that problem. And then ultimately, are they now aware? That is when the cost of inaction is just too great. Now that they're aware of the problem, they have a solution, they know a guide, they should just get it done. Like not doing this is actually going to be harmful to them or their business. That is when they will come to you and say, I want to work with you. So there's not really a selling. It's not selling. It's really kind of a coaching practice into helping people kind of become more and more aware of what's actually going on in their life. The problem with a lot of entrepreneurs is we get very excited. We want to solve people's problems. We want to be helpful. And we build solutions and offers that are a mismatch because, again, people have little p problems and you come to them with this big honking solution that's expensive and costly and takes a lot of effort. And they're like, I don't need that. And so the market kind of says, well, who are you? What is this? I don't need this. And I think that is the over and over again. I don't know any entrepreneur has completely sidestepped this. The premise of the book is build your audience before you create your offer. And if anything, co-create it with them so that they really know they want it and you can test it and pilot it and kind of build from there as opposed to building all the trappings of the website and the learning management system and all that, and then realizing no one really wants what you have.
I love that concept of little p and big P and the idea that it's about awareness. And Robbie, I know that it does take time and almost space, definitely space,